Welcome back, everyone. I'm Gary, and this is another fabulous episode of Alvin and the Bradys, episode 18. So yeah, we're comparing, the different episodes between the Brady Bunch and Alvin and the Chipmunks. We talked about last time we talked about Alvin on Ice and Getting Davy Jones episode. So today we're going to talk about the Chipmunk episode. Every chipmunk tells a story, and the Brady Bunch episode, Confessions. So anyway, the 80s the episode Every Chipmunk Tells a Story is from the 80s, and that's the episode where Dave comes home and finds the piano smashed, and I guess like the chipmunks. I think it might. The chipmunks got pudding in it, and they tried to haul the piano upstairs, but they couldn't lift it, so it fell down and broke. So and every chipmunk was telling their side of how it got broken, and so anyway, there's a similar episode on the Brady Bunch called Confessions, but thankfully it wasn't a piano. It was just a vase that got broken. Peter was, throwing a basketball, and he accidentally hit and smashed, one of his mother's vases, one of the vases, that big red vase. So anyway, you know what they said on that episode. Mom always says, "Don't play ball in the house." Dave said that to Alvin too. He said that in several episodes. And of course, he doesn't listen, but and it got him in trouble, but it got Peter. He didn't. And they actually didn't. They were trying to cover up their tracks by glue. They were trying to. They got some hobby glue and tried to glue it back together, and they didn't know it was broken until they were sitting at the dinner table for dinner time. All the Brady kids, and I guess they filled it with water and put flowers in it, and it started to leak, and that's when they knew the vase was broken, and someone had to confess. And so just every chipmunk tells a story, they all told their side of the story on how it got broken, and Marcia was jumping rope, and Alice was cleaning and she broke it, and every kid told their story. So that's that's another episode that's similar. Those are another group of two episodes that are very similar to plot. Of course, in the end, Peter confesses and has to. He wants to go on this camping trip, but I don't know if he actually went on a camping trip, but he had to do chores that the other because the other kids said they broke it, and so he had to do all their chores and at the very end of the episode. So there's actually that's another episode. Now there's even another episode. This actually aired in 1988. This was part of the 80s series of the Alvin and the Chipmunks when it was just called the Chipmunks. I think it was called it was in season 6. It was called Theodore and Juliet. And anyway, basically, the episode starts off, I guess like Alvin sees this girl he likes. She's like a teenager. They're having like a picnic. Dave and the boys were having a picnic, and I guess like Simon threw the frisbee, and he wanted to meet her too, and I guess it landed in front of her, and I guess she like got mad and attacked the chipmunks, and they had to go home and dress their wounds and stuff. So anyway, about this episode. Anyway, that teenage girl like attacked the chipmunks when they threw the frisbee, and then I think like the next day, Theodore was, at the chipmunks were at the playground, and Theodore saw this new girl. She was a little younger. She looked a little bit like Eleanor. Her name was Juliet. Yeah, her name was Juliet, and he went up to her, and he, got a little nervous, and she asked him what his name was, and he said, Feeble. That was really funny when, she didn't know his Theodore's real name, so he just said Feeble. Really funny. Actually, I think it was a Feeble Cadeeble or something, and she thought of him as Feeble. So anyway, I guess he got so nervous. He was, he was kind of clumsy. He he spilled, I guess he like spilled ice cream all over her dress. And that's, that's a reference, I think that was another reference to, when, when Carol's, in the episode when Carol's smashed her car and, Cindy, like, Bobby said he didn't spill ice cream on Cindy's dress, but Cindy says he did spill ice cream on her dress. That was, that was a very funny episode too. So anyway, I'll talk more about that episode, about those two episodes in the next episode of Alvin and the Bradys. So I will see you then.